Hi friends! Before gift giving and holiday movie watching gets in full swing this season, you'll want to pay attention to what we have in store for you today. First, I'm starting the show by introducing you to the latest customizable trucker hat trend here in Nashville. Next, it's time for my annual Gifts That Give Back segment, which will help you shop for holiday gifts while helping some worthwhile nonprofits. Then, I'm speaking with a former Glinda from Broadway's Wicked and previewing her newest holiday movie on the Hallmark Channel. Finally, you won't want to miss my sneak peek of the new Wicked movie coming out later this month and the Wicked gifts every fan will want this season. So text a friend and tell them you're about to be in the know because this is the Sami Cone Show.
From the News Channel 5 Network, this is the Sami Cone Show.
Nashville is no stranger to cowboy boots and bachelorette parties, but you may not know about the hottest trend for both visitors and locals alike. Customized trucker hats. That's right. I am joined by Shira Kleinert, and she is part of Hawley's Trucker Hats.
Yes.
And it's tell me all the things custom trucker hat. How do we not know about this before?
So much fun. First of all, trucker hats are the trend.
Yeah.
And then second, we also have a lot of different styles of hats too. So
it's not just trucker hats.
Not just trucker hats.
Yes. Okay, we're going to get into all of this,
Can't
but
wait.
kind of how did you start into this trucker hat trend?
Yeah, I've been in retail for over 20 years,
okay.
And I love people.
Yeah.
And when I was able to figure out that I could do something that's customized and I can help people have a better day,
yeah.
I'm like, this is right down my alley.
Yeah.
So everybody loves a hat, and you can never have enough hats.
I agree.
So that's where I'm at today, creating you the most customized hat in Nashville.
It's so cool. Okay, so you see a whole variety of hats here. Like we said, it's not just trucker hats. And you may have noticed something really special on Shira's head here because she actually created custom patches for the Sami Cone Show. So as we like to say, like I love to connect people. So she actually did our show logo on patches here, right? And then you've got the connected that you're wearing.
So fun.
And then can I share this? So this is a little something that my son, it's called, I always say to my son, be better. And it's this thing that's kind of just materialized of like, it sounds rude when you say it, but it's like, it's this unspoken like encouragement, whether he's doing sports. And so you just captured this so beautifully.
Thank you.
So, okay, so besides this, you've got a ton of patches.
Yep.
What do people do when they come and experience Hawley's?
It's so fun, and I always say it's an experience.
Yeah.
I want you to come and bring your friends, bring your mom, bring your entire family, whatever it may be, to do this experience with me. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick a style of hat.
Okay.
So it could be a trucker hat.
Yep.
We have corduroy.
I was going to say, lots of styles.
Dad baseball style hats, which are actually my favorite right now, and they are a great trend as well.
Okay.
So somebody who says, oh, I don't love a hat, this is the hat for you.
Because this is like the adjustable, soft.
So perfect.
Oh, and you can even do them on the back like that,
so
too.
fun.
Okay.
I added a few little
patches everywhere. Okay, good to know.
And then the snapback, canvas snapbacks are so popular, and they are just so clean. And this is a denim canvas snapback right here.
Super cute. Okay, so you take a hat, and then come the patches. So a lot of these have a single patch on them, but you can layer patches as well?
Absolutely. You can layer as many as you want on the front.
Crazy.
You can layer them on the back.
Okay.
I actually have accessories like chains, which are like pearls, gold chains, even black chains. And then I also have hat pins as well. So you kind of can make it as, simple or as customized as you want.
And it's really quick, right? Like, I mean, how long does it take from like you getting someone handing you saying like, here's all the patches I want to like hats on the head?
Yeah, 10 seconds to make the hat. So that's wonderful. The hardest part is just deciding what you want.
Right. Well, I know my daughter and I first met you in an event, and I think we just stood there just in awe of, I mean, tell us about some of the patches here, because you designed these.
Design all the patches, so they're all custom.
Incredible.
So nobody else will have them, which is the fun part about it.
Absolutely.
And every month I'm making new ones as well. So nothing's the same. A few things stay with me. Of course, these wonderful little Nashville picks. Everybody loves them. It's a great side accessory as well. And layering piece. And then I also
what are your most popular? Like, what are the sellout
It's
patches?
crazy. It changes all the time. But right now, everybody's loving this Nashville Music City. I think it's a great souvenir, and it's just clean. It goes on any hat because the colors.
True.
But if you want to get crazy, I do a lot of this Good Times Club, and I'm just trying to promote positivity as well throughout my patches. This one's really great. And then just a simple Nashville.
Why not? And so this would be great. Like I said, I mean, obviously, if you're doing like a bridal party or a bachelorette party, but I've seen you you at, you know, music, launch parties, like really anything. This is such a great personalized memento. What if someone doesn't have a group? Can they still find you?
Absolutely. On my Instagram, I actually show my schedule of where I'm popping up around the city. So it could be anywhere. It's from a restaurant to a boutique. And I'm in a lot of different places in Nashville.
I love it. Okay, so finally, if someone wanted to do like a customized patch, is that possible? Like, do they
Absolutely.
Can they do it as an individual, or do they have to book with you?
All they need to do is DM me through Instagram, and it takes 4 weeks to make a customized patch. I do at 25 and up.
That's amazing.
It's so much fun.
All right, what sets you apart from everything else before I let you go? Kind of everything else. It's Nashville, souvenir. What you talk about? Good times, female, you know, entrepreneurship, positivity. What do you want people to know about Hawley's Truckers?
I think when they come to me, they're going to leave better than they came, and they're going to have a good time with it. Whether you're bringing, like I said, your family, your friends, or you're just yourself to make yourself feel better for the day, you get to have this a great experience, and I'm going to get to know you probably throughout the whole time.
Well, thank you for impacting my life for the better. I love it. And even these, like, we're coming into winter, right? So you got to have the beanies. Thank you so much, Shira.
Yes, thank you.
I love this. I hope you check her out on Instagram. We'll have that below. And of course, now we have our very own Sami Cone merch. I love it. So we'll have that out. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope to see you in your trucker hat soon.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, right? And if you're looking to get gifts this holiday season that also give back, Sami Cone is joining us with her annual Gifts That Give Back segment. Sami, I love when you do this. It's so important to have these kind of gifts.
Yeah, it's my favorite because why wouldn't you want your money to do double duty? So you're getting these amazing items, plus you're helping some really great causes as well.
I love it. It's what the season is all about. So tell us what you have over here first.
So this is from the Shop Forward, and they help a number of different organizations. Everything that you buy has a charitable component. They're known for their 4 things. So they have the totes, they have the sweatshirts, different things, and you can customize these as well. Wow. So if you like, a lot of people do these for bachelorette or like bridal party type things. But then they've got just your Christmas joy. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Football sweatshirt, which is for sure me. And then this is their, this always sells out, this oversized fleece jean jacket.
It is so
cute.
Yep,
and Sami 10 will save you an extra 10% off your purchase.
Oh, I love this. What's this one that you have?
Okay, so now we're moving on to Able. They have some of my most favorite t-shirts. Able is now 99% women like led. They just empower women through ethical clothing, but they also have great leather goods, as we know. And another, if you see this basket weave here, Heather, they've realized that a lot of their leather was ending up on the floor. So now they've repurposed all of those scraps into this basket weave collection. So they've got the clutch, totes, the Fozzie wristlet is a favorite. Their jean jackets are a must-have as well. And then even the jewelry, you've got some customizable pieces as well. So again, you're doing good. You're giving people jobs here in Nashville where they're headquartered, and you can give a personalized piece, which is really special.
Let me tell you, if you get an Able product, it goes a long way.
It does.
It lasts.
It does. Really good quality, and they stand behind their workmanship. So headquartered in the nations. I even got, they have the Eternity bracelets you can get now. So lots of different options for gifting this year.
I love it. What do we have over here?
Well, St. Jude, we all know and love St. Jude. You know, no family ever pays a penny when they go to St. Jude. So they've got some partnerships with Williams-Sonoma, so you can get this cute spatula, the teddy bear mug here, and they also have a lot of items that their patients have designed, so artwork, put on ornaments, things like that. It's really special.
Yeah, so I mean, it can even be like little stocking stuffers.
Exactly.
That you get, not the bigger gift.
Exactly. Yeah. Or if you're going to a holiday party, you want to bring something for your host. This is a great idea as well.
That is a good idea. Yeah. Kendra Scott is another one we love.
Yes.
And they always do things that help give back.
Yeah. So they've got a lot of products that have a natural give back to them. But right now, we're going to have a special code if you go to samicone.com. It'll give 20% back to both hands, which helps fund adoptions by serving widows. And these are just a couple great options. You've got the jewelry boxes. They have an advent calendar, Heather.
I know. I was wondering what this was.
It's an advent calendar, and it's a locket, and then each of the days is a separate gemstone. So you open it up, and you get to put the gemstone in, or their popular Elisa necklace. So, yep, we'll have that give back code for you, but great options for the Kendra Scott lover.
My advent calendar just has candy in it.
I
I need gemstones in my advent
I know.
calendar.
There's another one that has 12 different pieces of jewelry in it, but I thought this one was really cool too, because customizable, you know?
Yes, and
something
very
for
special.
everyone. Yeah.
You know, you can get the ladies, you can get the gems you want, and know you're giving back.
Yes, exactly.
Last one is Thistle Farms, which always does good work here.
Thistle Farms Love Heals is their motto. Of course, they really take women from those places of need. They empower them, they employ them, and they create all of these items again here in Nashville. They're known for their lavender scent. They've got a special new gingerbread scent that's really popular for the holidays. But the 3 Trees gift set you see here is great for any home. Their Serenity kit comes in that beautiful little tote that you see, so it's great for travel. Of course, their candles, and then there's a lot of artisanal products and handmade products from their partners around the world that you can buy there as well, and eat in the cafe.
Oh, yes.
I had great
Even
avocado
if you just
toast
get
yesterday.
a gift card to go there. And just so you can
Absolutely.
eat.
Yeah, so lots of options.
Little something for everybody.
Yes.
All right, Sammy, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. My next guest knows something about getting swankified, especially for the holidays. I'm so thrilled to be joined by Ginna Claire Mason. Welcome to the Sammy Cohn Show.
Sammy, thank you so much for having me.
Well, the timing couldn't be better. From Wicked to a new Hallmark movie coming out, we're going to talk about it all. But goodness, you've played Glinda the Good on Broadway. Can we just talk a little bit about childhood dreams coming true?
Well, I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, and I went to see the original cast of Wicked on Broadway as a kid when it had just opened. Like, people didn't know what Wicked was. I just happened to be on a business trip with my dad in New York, and the lady at the concierge desk said, "Hey, there's this new show I think your daughter might like." And I was obsessed with The Wizard of Oz growing up, so she was exactly right. I wish I could find that lady and be like, "You changed my life," unknowingly. I mean, I'd like to think I would have gone to see it eventually, but to see it near the beginning of its run with the original cast is pretty epic for me anyway. And yeah, I told my parents at intermission that I was going to play Glinda someday. So definitely a lifelong dream come true. Before I played the role full-time on Broadway, I actually got to do it on tour and play Glinda in Nashville, which was also really sweet to get to come back to my hometown roots.
You got to celebrate the upcoming movie premiere of Wicked. What's it like to stand next to the likes of Kristen Chenoweth and Ariana Grande?
Standing next to Kristen Chenoweth is so special. She definitely inspired this dream for me. She's just been a mentor and a source of encouragement, and just kindness and goodness all wrapped up in this little 411 package. And then Ariana, oh my goodness, it was such a thrill to meet her. She kills it. So they did this screening for the original Broadway company, the current Broadway company, and everyone who's played a witch on Broadway. And it was so precious to see this creative team of the film up on stage before they showed it, and for them to just say, you know, this is our love letter to Broadway, and to just continue this legacy you've created. And I think everybody just felt, they just went above and beyond, making us feel so included and so honored. And I honestly can't imagine watching the film any other way. You know, it's long awaited for probably almost 2 decades, probably almost as long as the show's been out. People have been like, there's going to be a Wicked movie someday. And, you know, they waited a long time, but they waited to do it right. And everything about the film exceeded my wildest expectations. Just every detail, the music, the performances, it's so transportive. You will feel like you are in Oz. I laughed, I boo-hoo cried. It's an incredible film.
Speaking of stage to screen, you're in a new Hallmark movie. This is your 3rd Hallmark Channel movie, is that right?
Yes, it's my 3rd one. I did a holiday spectacular a few years ago. I actually auditioned for that while I was playing Glinda in New York.
I was wondering about the overlap of that, and you got to be a Rockette, which is another childhood dream for so many of us.
It was so special because I got the audition, and it just worked out that I had to film it between shows one day at the Gershwin Theater, and we're literally 2 avenues from Radio City. So I was like, hey, Radio City. That was really special too, because that was the year that Broadway reopened after the COVID shutdown. And so we were on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And so weeks before I auditioned, just weeks before, you know, the Rockettes finished their performance and our cast was going out to perform. And I was just looking at them like the goddesses and incredible athletes that they are.
Yes.
Having no idea that a month and a half later, I would be dancing on stage with them at Radio City. It was surreal. But yeah, now people can watch A Carol for Two, which of all the films I've done, they've all been so special to me. But this one definitely hits the closest to home because my character is a small town girl who moves to New York to pursue Broadway. And there's so much music in it. And it's just different from anything else I've gotten to do on camera. We got to sing live, and there's, you know, classic Christmas songs. One of my best friends actually wrote an original song that's sort of central to the storyline, and that's in the film, which is incredible. So it's felt really collaborative and really special and really close to my heart. In every Hallmark movie I've gotten to do, I've gotten to play some kind of artist who, yes, there's a romantic plot happening, but really central to the character and to her pursuits is just, you know, chasing a dream or honing their craft or following a passion, which is really special for me.
I don't mean to sound cliche, but do you feel like this role was written for you in some way?
I don't think it was, but they did ask me to do it, so maybe, I don't know. The way that it felt like it felt very organic for me. And I think people will, if they've seen other stuff I've done, they'll be like, oh, she's playing herself.
And did I hear that there may be a couple of Wicked references in there?
Yes. So someone who plays the character Alex, his name is Jordan Litz. He is the current Fiyero on Broadway. So inevitably, we worked in as many Wicked references as possible. I don't think they all made the cut, but we were trying to get one in every scene there.
Well, you heard it here first. Make sure you check out A Carol for Two on the Hallmark Channel this Christmas. And of course, go see Wicked in theaters this Thanksgiving. Ginna Claire Mason, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. You too. In honor of one of my favorite musicals of all time hitting the big screen this Thanksgiving, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of the film, try to show you some of my most favorite gifts every Ozian will want, and hear from the stars of the movie. So before I get into the gifts, we were able to hear from the stars Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande about what it was like when they saw Wicked for the first time on stage.
On my 25th birthday, I took myself to see the show. I'd never heard anything or seen anything like it. I remember that. It was like a rainy night and I felt really alive. I felt like I was floating on air.
I had the incredible privilege of seeing the original Broadway cast of Wicked when I was 10, and I just felt an immediate bond.
Cynthia then went on to explain one of the themes of the movie, what it's like to feel different and why that can be beautiful.
There's sort of this innate understanding of what it feels like to be someone who's different.
It's always been the thing that I listen to when I'm nervous, when I'm needing an escape, when I need comfort.
I'm so thankful we got to hear from both Cynthia and Ariana. This movie is sure to dazzle, and what would be more dazzling under the holiday tree than some gifts from Wicked? Now, in addition to some of the things that you'll see from the studio, there's a couple really cool collabs that I wanted to point out, especially and not surprisingly, some makeup collaborations. The first is from R.E.M. Beauty, and it's this palette here, an eyeshadow palette, which not surprisingly comes with its own mirror inside. And in addition to all of the fun pink and green shades in particular that you'll see, they've got some great names, things like Darlingest, Positively Green, a really frosty color called the Shiz, and of course Swankified. So I know any Wicked fan is going to want this palette in their holiday rotation. Speaking of cosmetics, OPI nail color is iconic, and so you see just a sampling of some of the colors that they have here in their new Wicked and OPI collaboration. Again, you're going to see a lot of the pinks and greens, things like Ozmazing, Positively Elphaba, I'm the Wonderfulest, and of course there's some pinks like Glinda. So no matter whether you're a Glinda fan or an Elphaba fan, you've got a fun palette here that you can work from with all of your OPI finest. Okay. Look, Crocs have made a comeback. There is no denying, especially if you have any teens or Gen Xers in your life. Take a look at these Crocs. They're themed, of course, for Elphaba, And not only are they sparkly, do you see these? They defy gravity because they come with all of these little gibbets here. Not to mention this really cool back that I've never seen on Crocs before. I mean, just super cute. So I know these are not going to last in my house long because they're going to go back to college with my daughter. But whether you're team pink or team green, these are going to be the things you want to focus on. I've got to point out just for a second, speaking of some of our favorite sayings, like, can you just even get over so popular, right? So some of the shirts that you're going to find have the best sayings on them. We've got so popular. We also have what would you expect from a Elphaba shirt, but defy gravity, right? It wouldn't be Wicked without one of the iconic songs, Defying Gravity. Okay, so moving on, candles. Now, even if you weren't a Wicked lover, this little set of these bewitching candles here, you're going to see it in the Positively Perfect Pink Yuzu, and then we have Bewitching Banyan Forest. So really lovely scents. One's a richer one for holiday, and one's a really almost fruity scent that, you know, Glinda would love. But these are perfect little candles, great for a housewarming, or, I mean, just for our house, right, if you want to have them here. Bombas, I love because it does double duty. Every time you purchase a pair of Bombas socks, they also donate a pair of socks. So you've got really cute detail on the pink Glinda socks. You've got almost a bow detail on the top here. And then on the Elphaba, similar to the Crocs, you've got the green sparkle throughout. How cute would this be with the Crocs, right? So I love that Bombas does this. Plus, you can feel good about buying something because you know that it's going to something good as well. Okay. Finally, come on now. If this isn't every childhood girl's dream come true, we have the dolls, right? So this is our Ariana Grande inspired Glinda doll. And I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this. I'm going to lean down. So she sings right there. And then we have Elphaba here, which you know she's going to defy gravity. Right? So, I mean, I would say give these to the young Wicked fan in your life, but I think most of us are going to want to keep these for ourselves. So I just had to give you a little sneak peek. Again, the movie is coming out in theaters this Thanksgiving. I know I will be there. I hope you'll be there. And I'm really grateful we got to hear from the show's stars, Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo. Bowen Yang is in it. There's just a treasure trove of amazing cast, and I'm just so thankful it's going to be accessible to so many more people that may not have been able to see it over, you know, on the stage, but also to introduce it to a new generation. I want to thank each of you for being here with me today. It's been my pleasure to share with you this holiday season. Make sure you go to SamiCone.com to find out about all of these gifts. I hope you have a great day. Make sure you make it great, and do not wait to tell someone you love how you feel about them. Bye, friends.